Hey everyone, Sunright Guy here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of 100 Girlfriends. Last episode we got our newest one, AI, into the mix, and this episode we should be going to the pool. I wasn't sure if I was just being teased or not, but considering this episode, the very first frame is swimsuits, so very clearly swimsuit shopping. Definitely something to look forward to. Before I jump into it though, I do want to let you know that I haven't really been happy with the mic the voice quality. So I turned down the boost, whatever it's called, a little bit on it. Which it's a balancing act, but it makes me sound a little bit better, but also a little bit quieter. So let me know if you would rather you go back up. Like, I don't know, what's more important, just me being as loud as possible, or audio quality being as high as possible. Like, obviously you want to try to balance that as yeah, do it to a reasonable level. So just let me know if you think this is fine or not. But anyway, we're here for episode 6, so should be a fun time, and I'm curious to see exactly just how fun. So let's jump on in and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. And Karane looks like she's the one shopping. Of course, she wouldn't want to be with anyone else while she's doing it because she's based. Well, that's why we're here. I feel like you could be. You just have to buy one. Being being tsundere to nobody in particular. The poor woman. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to do my job. I don't get paid enough for this. That's what that look says. I think that's true. I think he might indeed praise you for it. Yeah, just one girl left as far as season 1. Like, I know there's many, many more left, but I only see 5 girls in the opening. That's all I'm saying. Ah, crap. I actually triggered the auto tracking on my webcam. It's okay. It just takes me a few minutes to recalibrate that. Luckily, it's the opening is going, so I have some time to fix it. But in the meantime, you can enjoy the top of my room. Okay. Okay. Gotta be careful not to let that happen again. But wrong direction. Actually, I think that was the right one. Yeah. So a little bit lower. That's probably about fine. Yeah, a little bit annoying when that happens, but not the end of the world. Day of the date. And there they are. We get to see the swimsuits. Oh, yeah. Of course, that was the angle we got for her. But dang, yeah, AI came to play, came to challenge. She, yeah, he was waiting. He was not disappointed. But god damn, does she fill that out? I mean, they kind of both do, but meanwhile, Shizuka's just cute. The shot really makes it look like that's just the little sister of the group. Uh, is she that embarrassed of her swimsuit? I think you're misunderstanding, man. I don't think that's the reason. Guys, as far as the bottoms go, AI is definitely the winner on that one. I'm glad she's here. Oh, not everyone's gonna just let you be a violent tsundere to them. Yeah, yeah. We'll get that thing off of her eventually. Look at me twirl. I swear that just almost like she just has like a portion of a shower curtain just wrapped around her to protect her modesty. That's kind of what it looks like. Looks like the thing's just going to escape at any time. Oh, yeah, yes, yeah. What's up? God damn, those things are just enormous. I mean, we know her well enough to know, yes. Man, if that camera was much higher, it would look like she was wearing nothing up top. It's like I can play that game too. She just got. Yeah, she does not. There's no subtlety with her. Like, if you thought there was not a lot of subtlety with Akari, AI just another level. You're taking a role as a shameless one. But no, she's not to be outdone. Yeah, but she's got a little bit more, like, exposed, so. Oh my god. We're gonna get kicked out. I mean, Hikari. This man is dead. I don't blame him. Like, some things in life you just can't. It's just too much to handle. Went with second base with two of his girlfriends at once in public. It's the kind of thing you brag to your friends about. Look at the jiggle, though. This is gonna. I feel like this is gonna be a lengthy survival session. Luckily, he has so many girlfriends they can take turn with a CPR. Make sure he gets the necessary oxygen. Ooh, doing, doing, doing. Yeah, from blood loss. I wonder how long we're gonna continue this. It's like that's just the rest of the trip is just that. And yeah, is anyone concerned about our poor lost child over here? She's gonna get dizzy. I guess it's supposed to be splashes. They almost look like little ghosts. Hopefully there's a staff member that could help her now that she's stranded at sea. Nobody cares. They're just all too busy having fun. Ooh. Oh no. Well, at least you're close to the ledge. You can, like, yeah, grab onto it. So it's not too bad. But yeah, while Rentardo's dying in between heaven and hell, she's got her own problems. Well, at least she's not drowning. No, maybe clearly we should give him more CPR. Yes, that's very important. We don't want our mutual boyfriend to kiss another girl. The jiggle is just out of control. Oh no. The classic Nampa scene, and we don't have our protagonist to protect. No. Oppa is Suge, he's not wrong, but back off. If you want to see, you gotta watch the anime like the rest of us. No, it's not. I've definitely heard that before. I don't think it's legit. There's somebody smack him. Oh yeah, AI. She'll fight back. Yeah, I had a feeling he would regret that. I thought that was kicking the crotch, but I guess that works too. Those guys definitely lift though. Yeah, things are not. This isn't quite how I imagined the trip, but we can only go up from here. I can't see, but I will still fight. I'll hold them off while you go on ahead. It's like one of those shonen battle anime kind of scenes, you know? Like when they're infiltrating the enemy base. It's got that energy to it. I just can't get over how big they are. It's just you and your logic. Now the girlfriends are bonding. But you're still a valued girlfriend of the group. And she will smack you with those opie, man. You'll go down. Oh, he is alive. That's not what he wanted to cop a feel of. Kanojo Tachi. He's a pro when it comes to being a protagonist, man. Don't underestimate him. I think he's trying to grab more than that. I don't swing that way. Yes. You heard him say Kanojo Tachi, right? Like he is a serious. This is like half of them too. Half of them like for now. Oh, you don't know what you're asking for. He will plow them both right here in front of you. His reasoning's sound, but except for the fact that he's wrong. Yeah, you come here. Yeah, we these girls they're willing. We'll just put it that way. So, is that good enough evidence for you, sir? Would you like us to whip it out and put it in real quick while you watch? You watch you say about my girlfriends in front of me. He should have copped the feel on both of them in front of them because he's already done that technically. So that would have been a nice touch to add to it. Are we ever gonna see her swimsuit? Okay, we see a little bit of it. Not much. 3 girls, one selfie. Stick. Goddamn, stick. What was he doing? He's having a bit of a day. Oh, is she the one that brought him back to life? Because obviously there was something we missed. Okay, apparently it wasn't mouth action that brought him back. God damn. The second she pointed, he was gone. I feel like Karane deserves a kiss or two. She's been kind of neglected this episode. As well as Shizuka, you know, poor castaway girl. Yeah, you don't know what this man's been through. What he's willing to do to protect his harem. Yeah, can we go rescue her? Yeah, but if it loses air, like, yeah. This is the thing with having a harem is like you're pretty much always busy. There's always something you gotta worry about. Something you always have to do. Maybe if the voice sounded more panicked, it would help. Battery low? It just keeps getting worse and worse for her. She deserves at least 3 kisses after what she's been through. There we go, finally. See, if you had a voice like that, maybe you would have gotten help. I'm over here. I'm not sure what we could do to get his attention if the phone's dead. I guess that's an option I didn't consider. But don't be crazy. Like, could you possibly yell loud enough? Does she have a dinner? Maybe you could just, like, clap really loud. Huh? What was that sound? I was curious what she was gonna say. Oh, that was... Oh, it's like a special pitch that allowed him to hear it. And he just walks through this water that's too deep for her to swim. And she's so relieved and happy. Oh, there we go. There's one. That was a really cute kiss, too. Like, Wallaby and Princess Carried adds extra points to it. That one girl's like, I thought that was his daughter. What the heck? Get back to the lineup. she she knew her place to be. I don't know why that was funny to me. She's like, I know the squad that I'm a part of. I got to get back in line. I don't want to get in trouble for an absence. Yeah, she's got a little bit of A-cup angst, I think it's called. Luckily, Shizuka's around to make her feel a little bit better. Yeah, you can't blame those girls for kind of hurting her confidence a little bit. Usually, cold is usually the excuse the guy uses for being small. Yeah, definitely nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, because she has the lolly thing going on, so it fits her overall aesthetic, but she doesn't have that advantage, sadly. Okay, that's definitely not true. Definitely not true. She's a member of a military squad. She gonna finally get her kiss. Oh, after getting stripped. And wow, that's actually a really cute one. It's quite frilly. Yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of. You look great. Like, what the heck is she talking about? Not hot or sexy. She's just ridiculous. So he called body dysmorphia, I think. Because like, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. Like, she looks great. She always looks like Asuna at certain angles. Can you feel the Doki Doki? I bet. Probably a throbbing down below too, pressing up against her. Yes, girls with smaller chests means you can hold them closer. I've definitely heard that quote or something. I'm obviously paraphrasing, butchering it, but you can't hold those girls as close. Yeah, like belly to belly. Can't do that with them. But god dang, that was an intimate hug. I think she wants a kiss. Like she's the only one that hasn't gotten one yet. Just got to make sure the coast is clear. And they're sort of on the same page, but a little bit different. Oh, there we go. Meanwhile, Hinda. When you see it as a whole name, it is quite funny. Akane just enjoying the embarrassment. As am I, to be fair, but... Oh! You didn't raise your hand, AI. Now time for the montage. Is the swim's gonna fall off? That's what I always hope for in the water slides. But sadly, no. Oh, there we go. That might actually be thumbnail. You know, if I screenshot the right monitor. Uh, bum 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 bum. I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit to say during the discussion period about the show in general. Keep forgetting to drink my water. I should probably do that. Bum 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 bum. And that's that. Okay, that was the sixth episode of 100 Girlfriends. And yes, this episode was our pool episode. And like before I kind of get into the episode details, I just want to see how nice it is to have like a real harem anime. Like that term has existed for like ever, and it just refers to a show where the protagonist there's like generally four or more girls that like the protagonist, and they kind of like somewhat competitive with each other for his attention. The some where all of them kind of act like his girlfriend as far as like getting jealous with interactions with other girls and stuff like that, and might be flirty with them here and there, right? To varying degrees, because usually there's kind of a like a tier list where some girls are more blatant about their feelings, where some of them are more on the like tsundere, spectrum. But that's kind of what you think about with harem anime for the most part. But this is like a true, by definition, harem anime. We have a protagonist. We have multiple girls that are all actually his girlfriend. They don't just wish they were or role play as or like or will they won't they become girlfriend. Like no, they're all at that status. They all try to get along with each other as best they can. They all try to have fun with each other. They all try to get as much romantic time with the protagonist as they can, whether it be the kissing or the sharing straw drink, making little hearts in the water, like, anything of that nature, right? Like they just enjoy a couple things, except just they all do it with the protagonist. So, multiple couples, I guess you could kind of look at it that way with in the overall harem, what's we're looking for, for framework. But it just, anyway, the overall point I was trying to get to is it's very nice to have like an actual harem anime. Like it's a very cool thing to have. I'm glad like an author finally had the guts to make that, like, and it's legit, right? Like that we have actual kissing and stuff like that. It's not just like we hold hands and blush so we're in a relationship, and like no, they do real things together, like the kissing and even fondling. Like obviously the girls kind of initiated that, but he still participated, right? It takes three to tango in that case, right? But so yeah, I just want to mention that before I got too much into this episode specifically, but that this episode was a pool episode, and I guess you have to have some kind of conflict in the episode, but we kind of had multiple conflicts. We had poor Shizuka becoming a castaway. She can't swim, she gets stranded. We got Rentaro, who like died, because AI and Hikari basically took it upon themselves to get maximum fondling action. The blood loss, like a human being can only take so much blood loss before you're gone, right? Unfortunately, but like it's bad because we had Hikari as our most shameless girl of the bunch. She pretty much handily had that title, but then we got AI walking in there, being like showing off 90% of your opie and all that, getting all snuggly with him. I'll show you boldness, and just like grabs the hand and makes him cop a feel. And then Hakari, with her usual competitive nature, not to be outdone, but then we got both hands and we got just too much to handle. So luckily she survived, is all I'm saying. I felt so bad for Shizuka though. Like she was so disconnected from the rest of the plot for the most part, just lost and alone and sad and crying for help, and everybody ignored her. It was very sad. But out of the conflict, we had some random guys with the classic Nampa, like the hitting on the girls without the protagonist there to help out. But the good thing about that was that it was a chance for a little bit of a bonding session between Hakari and AI, because they've obviously bumped heads with each other more than AI has with anyone else, really, right? Probably because Hakari is the one where she kind of like overlaps with the most, I would say. So naturally, she's gonna kind of like try to maintain that position. So naturally, headbutting is going to occur, but they kind of were able to gain some mutual respect there, I think, and understanding, and kind of, you know, bond, like I said. So that was great to see. But eventually Rentaro got in there and was able to help out. But that's when the scene got even better, because we had one of the best parts, which was, okay, fine, whatever, I guess one of them's your girlfriend, I'll accept that. Like, we only need one of them. One girl's got plenty of openings. Like, just take whichever one's yours and leave us be. He's like, no, 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 no. You don't understand. Both of them are my girlfriends. That's not even all of them. It's like half of them for now. Like, go away. And then he doesn't believe him, because of course he doesn't. But then as they would, they showcased the truth of it. And at that point, the guys realized that they bit off more than they could chew. These are crazy people here. They just gotta get out of there. Mistakes were made. So that pretty much solved the problem in the best way possible, really, if you think about it. And then eventually, finally, we got to rescue poor Shizuka. She got to have her chew, like a Princess Carrie chew. So uh, so definitely, so she didn't get the 3 that I was hoping for, but you add extra points for that. So I'd say overall she's content with what she got. And then because like I said, AI and Hikari without question got the most lip action from Rentaro, without question. We had the CPR stuff, we had the I'll prove to you that they're my girlfriend scene. So it was just ground to make up from the other two, but even though I think Karane, the names are so weird, it's so hard for me to remember, but I'm trying. Karane got her kiss, but she also got like a very intimate hug, right? The closest is only possible with somebody with DFC, delicious flat chest, right? So she got that. But so it was definitely a very intimate hug. Like I'm sure the other girls saw that, they would definitely have been jealous of that. So extra points for that. So I'm not quite sure how the point scale works by the end of it, but everyone seemed happy by the end, and that's what matters. Not gonna get too hung up on the numbers. But see, anything else I wanted to touch on? I don't think so. But like, if things are already this chaotic with just 4 of them, could you imagine like 6 or 10 or 20 or 73? Like, I couldn't even imagine. Like, because they're supposed to be 100, but like, I've been trying to imagine that. Like, at what number does it get kind of silly? It's kind of something I've been thinking about, like as far as like trying to hang out with everyone at the same time. Because right now, that's feasible. You can do that. You can all hang out on the roof and eat food. Like with 7 or 8 people, you could still do that. But at what point does it get to be like just ridiculous? I've been kind of trying to think about that, and I have come to the conclusion the point where it starts to get kind of silly would probably be about, I'd say about 19, where it's just like this is not a group hanging out anymore. This is just like a small rally, but like so, and that's just like 1/5 of the final total. So like when you get to be like 69, you all can't hang out with each other. Like, hey, you guys want to come over to Rentaro's place and hang out? Well, okay, well, who's gonna do that? Because not everyone can do that. So if somebody's gonna be left out, we would just have to like have turns. Like, okay, you break off the group into sections of 20. Like, okay, squad A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, I think that would be. Yeah, I think that's the right amount. Squad A Mondays, squad B Tuesdays. Like, you just kind of have to break it down like that to be able to have it even be somewhat manageable. So, and how hard would it be to try to get everyone pregnant around the same time? Because you would want to do that obviously for several reasons. So like, could you imagine trying to get them all pregnant with like a week of each other? Man, that would be so difficult. And trying to spend equal time with each child would also be quite difficult. So man, even though it would be great, like the man's got to work it out for him. It's gonna be a journey. It's gonna be. I hope he has it in, and I hope he has it in him. Like he's been doing pretty well with 4 or 5. Like the guy is able to handle it pretty well, but as it goes up, I just hope he can handle it. And so I guess that's kind of my overall point. But Karane, very nice swimsuit, nothing to be ashamed of. Definitely, because I understand that she has a much smaller chest than the other girls, and I understand her being self-conscious about that. Because, like, you know, I see social media fitness influencers with like very big biceps and triceps and all that stuff, and I just see my just this, right? Like, it's easy to feel discouraged about that sort of thing, and I think that's the closest male equivalent to being worried about the chest size. Well, I guess arguably, obviously, there's one other size that men are worried about, but one of the benefits is that you don't really get you're like nobody sees that aside, until you actually go to impregnate the girl, right? So like people on the street aren't gonna like they'll notice if you have a small chest. They'll notice if you have small muscles, right? Like so. I think in some ways it's a better comparison. But I feel like I'm just getting more and more into a tangent, so I'm just gonna end it here. But yeah, it was a good episode. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but it was fun. We definitely had plenty of excitement. We had a random three girls with our selfie stick. I think that was an important part of the episode. Definitely invaluable. But yeah, good stuff. So thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.